From the heart of the forest to the hands of the craftsman, wood tells one of humanity's oldest stories. Welcome to Machine Solutions, where we explore the remarkable machines and people who shape the world of timber, from tree felling and sawmilling to the art of wooden shipbuilding. In this video, we'll follow that journey, the fall of towering giants, their careful transport through mud, rain, and mountain roads, the thundering saws of the mill, and finally, how those planks become part of a majestic creation, a wooden Viking ship built by hand, the way it was done 1,000 years ago. Every board and beam begins its life deep in the forest, where nature grows its masterpieces over decades, sometimes even centuries. Today's modern forestry combines age-old wisdom with technology and engineering power that our ancestors could only dream of. It's a story of muscle and machinery, tradition and progress, a continuous process that starts in nature's cathedral and ends on the open sea. So sit back, relax, and let's begin our journey, from forest to factory and from factory to history itself. Our journey begins here in the depths of the forest where giant trees reach for the sky. These are the titans of the woods, thick, towering trunks that have stood for generations. Modern loggers approach them with respect and precision. The chainsaw, small in appearance but mighty in power, becomes the tool that bridges human hands and raw nature. In the hands of skilled professionals, it's not just a machine, it's an extension of experience and instinct. Each cut must be calculated. A wrong move could splinter valuable timber or cause danger. Loggers read the grain, the lean, and even the direction of the wind. Then, with a deep growl, the chainsaw roars to life. Its teeth bite into the bark, spraying sawdust like a golden mist in the sunlight. Bit by bit, the wedge is cut. The ground trembles as the final moments arrive. A warning call echoes. And then, the thunderous crash. A giant falls, and the forest breathes. But this isn't destruction, it's renewal. Each harvested tree is selected according to forestry plans that ensure the forest continues to thrive. Young trees already rise in place of the old, beginning the cycle anew. Through skill, balance, and respect, man and machine work together in one of the oldest partnerships known to humankind, harvesting the forest's gift to build the future. Once the trees have fallen, the real precision work begins. The logs are too long to move safely through the forest, so they must be cut into sections, each measured to match the needs of sawmills or construction sites. Here, teamwork matters. Chainsaws slice through solid trunks like butter, but each cut requires awareness. Where the wood bends, where the grain twists, how the log might roll once freed. It's dangerous, physical work. The scent of resin fills the air as sawdust coats the workers. Gloves. Each sectioned log is now ready to move, and soon, a new set of machines takes over. From the forest floor, loaders and cranes begin lifting the heavy timbers onto trailers. In this seamless rhythm, from cutting to hauling, we see nature's raw material begin its transformation into the foundation of human creation. From deep forest tracks, the logs travel toward the sawmill, a journey that requires power and balance. Massive cranes grip the timber like toothpicks, stacking them carefully on flatbed trailers built to carry tons of weight. These are not ordinary trucks. They're engineered with reinforced frames and multi-axle systems to cross uneven ground and mountain passes. The crane operators move with delicate precision, guiding each log into place as though they were playing with matchsticks. Chains are tightened, straps are secured, and soon a convoy of heavy-duty trucks begins its slow, rumbling journey toward the mill. As the sun rises over the hills, the trucks roll on, carrying with them the forest's strength, ready to be reborn in the factory. Now the logs arrive at the sawmill, the beating heart of the wood industry. Here, raw trunks are transformed into beams, planks, and panels that will form the skeleton of our modern world. Circular saws, bandsaws, and debarking machines roar to life. The bark is stripped away, and the clean wood beneath is revealed smooth, pale, and fragrant. Each log meets a series of blades that slice it with millimeter precision. What was once a rough forest giant now becomes carefully measured boards. Some will go into homes and furniture. Others will serve heavy construction or even shipbuilding. Further down the line, planks are sorted by size and stacked for drying. Modern kilns control humidity and temperature, ensuring the wood remains stable and strong. At this stage, we can see the perfect partnership between man and machine, a combination of technology and craftsmanship that gives wood a second life. And among all the possible creations born from these timbers, one of the most remarkable is about to take shape. A wooden dragon ship, built the old way, plank by plank, by human hands. Skilled shipwrights are rebuilding the Dragon Harald Fairhair, a Viking longship crafted entirely from oak, using methods more than 1,000 years old. Each beam, each plank began its journey just like the timber we've seen, felled, transported, and milled into shape. But here, the process changes from industry to art. The backbone of the ship is its keel, carved from a single solid log. Around it, shipbuilders position massive oak templates to define the stern and the dragon's curved head. The builders work by eye and hand. There are no blueprints, only experience and feel. Each plank, called a strake, is heated, bent, and overlapped with the next in the clinker-built style. This method, unique to Viking craftsmanship, gives the whole both strength and flexibility, allowing it to twist and flex with the waves instead of fighting them. Gunnar and Ola, two master builders, fit the lower planks, adjusting every curve with axes and hand planes. Each nail, a hand-forged iron rivet, is hammered through the boards and secured with a small washer known as a rove. It takes nearly 100 hammer strikes for each one. Inside, other craftsmen work on the ribs, curved pieces that give the ship its shape and resilience. Every rib must match the hull's flow precisely. If it's even slightly off, the ship's balance could suffer. These are fastened with wooden pegs and wedges, just as the Vikings did. Tar and hemp serve as natural sealants. A thin line of tar is spread between overlapping boards, followed by a string of hemp pressed into the seam. This traditional caulking method keeps the ship watertight and flexible for years at sea. As the structure grows, builders install the stringers, long reinforcing beams running along the ship's sides. These distribute the stress of rowing and sailing, ensuring that the vessel bends, but never breaks. Next come the standing knees, angled supports that connect the hull to the deck beams. Each is shaped individually from solid oak, fitted like puzzle pieces. Their strength is essential for the ship's integrity. Above the hull, carvers begin their own work, crafting the dragon's head and tail that will give the vessel its name. The dragon's face, carved from a gnarled oak root, symbolizes protection and power. As the carvers chip away, centuries of Nordic mythology seem to come alive once again. Step by step, the wooden skeleton turns into a living creature of the sea. 10 builders, working full-time for nearly 2 years, have shaped more than 20 strakes on each side. When the last plank is fastened and the tar has set, the Dragon Harald Fairhair reaches full height, 35 meters long and 7 meters wide. The ship will carry a crew of 100 men, its red sail billowing like fire against the northern sky. This is more than construction, it's resurrection. The same trees that once whispered in the forest now breathe again through craftsmanship, transformed by patience, precision, and pride. From chainsaws to chisels, from steel to oak, from the noise of industry to the silence of handwork, we witness the full circle of wood's journey. It's a reminder that while tools evolve, the human spirit behind creation remains timeless. And so, our story comes full circle, from the forest floor to the sea's horizon. Each plank, each beam, carries within it the memory of the earth, shaped by machines, perfected by hands, and destined to serve once more. The story of wood is the story of mankind, enduring, adaptable, and endlessly creative. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the world of timber and the incredible people who keep this ancient craft alive.